Well, another year has come and gone, and it's time for me to look at all the games that I reviewed this year and pick my top 10 favorite games. Now, I'd like to remind you guys, I only review Wii, WiiWare, and Virtual Console games. This year was a little bit different than previous years, though. The Wii didn't have a lot of titles released for it, so I decided to review quite a few Virtual Console games that I just never got around to reviewing, and some Wii games as well. So this list is going to have quite a few Virtual Console games on it. Since I reviewed them this year, I had to include them on this top 10. So what do you say we get started? Number 10. Capella's Survival: Shadows of Katamei. It was very hard for me to pick the number 10 on this list. It was between this one and Kirby's Dream Collection. They were both very fun adventure games. One was a mountain climbing game, and the other one was a collection of Kirby's old adventures. In the end, I chose this one because of its interesting storyline, entertaining gameplay, and replayability. Plus, honestly, I have enough older games on this list, so I went with a newer title. Like I said, this is a mountain climbing game, and you'll do that a lot from level to level. You will move fairly effortlessly, even jumping across chasms to get to another climbing area. You know, really, your character spends more time on walls than Spider-Man. At times it was ridiculous. He doesn't even look for a more convenient way. If this guy ever went grocery shopping, I bet he would climb to the top of the roof, climb back down from the back, and then go through the back door. Now you're probably saying, oh, there had to be no other way. But there was! On your adventure, you have a dog following you. That dog actually finds a way to get ahead of you every time without acting like a monkey on a swing. How about you follow that dog and save a little energy there, genius? Number 9. Just Dance 4. I know people must be tired of the Just Dance series by now, as I certainly am, but even I was impressed on how well made this was. The menu system to find songs was perfect, the graphical styles were a little bit better, and it controlled just right. Now, first things first, I have to comment on the fact that after so many games, Just Dance has finally got its own theme song. I wonder how long that took. Number 8. Go Vacation. There was just something about this game that I really enjoyed. Maybe it was the open world to explore or the fun games. Sure, it was just another sports game for the Wii, but it was more enjoyable than most of these types of games on this system. But you know the one thing that was kind of annoying?
What?
The physics.
The physics were annoying? No. The physics were fun. You can skate up pyramids, and have no trouble at all.
And then you make that huge jump, and then you land and break your knees and your legs, and you're like waiting, and they have to come wheel you away, right?
You can go grinding up on a 90-degree angle.
And the problem with this is...
Nothing! It's extremely fun.
Number 7. Mario Party 9. I like the Mario Party series, but I think this is the one where they got mostly everything right. The graphics look great, the boards were fun and varied, and the minigames were more enjoyable than previous titles.
There's stuff in between, like midway points, boss battles, and captain events, where they're non-skippable events in the game where you can supposedly earn more stars, or even lose them as well.
I actually like the boss battles. I thought that was a clever idea.
Even if they are nothing more than just a special minigame that only happens twice around the board, it's still fun to mix it up that way.
Number 6. Wii Sports. Believe it or not, it took me this long to get around to this one. I had forgotten how much fun this game could be. Even with the simple dumbed down controls and the not great graphics, even a game as stripped down as baseball could be very addicting.
It actually kind of read your motions 1-to-1. It kind of did it 1/5, but
It kind of cheated. It took your motions, yeah. But if you only did a half swing, it really wouldn't do a half swing.
Well, yeah. When you're holding the bat still, upwards, it's going to read your motions. But when it senses that swing, it's going to swing.
But I have to admit, it does more motion tracking than most Wii games out there.
It does.
Developers nowadays will just use the most basic motion tracking, like throw.
Or just moving Wiimotes up.
Even the Wii Motion Plus games, they really don't use too much of the motion control. Number 5. Rayman Origins. This was the very first Rayman game that I've ever played, and playing it made me want to go back and play the previous games in the series. The graphics looked outstanding, and I loved the 2-player co-op, and overall it was just a blast to play. But the first thing I have to mention is this title screen. What the f*** is this? It looks like it's been possessed with demon arms and legs and other parts coming out of it. Man, is that freaky. The story is about Rayman, whose crotchety old neighbor is not happy with the noise that whippersnapper's making. Hey up there! Stop making all that noise! I'm trying to watch my stories! So the old hag sends a bunch of bad guys to kill him and his friends. That's a bit extreme for a little noise violation, but whatever. Number 4. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Now I know this is where the controversy on this list is going to be coming in. I really enjoyed replaying this title. I'd forgotten how deep and engaging the gameplay could get. Sure, the graphics don't look that great now, but it was really the gameplay in the title itself that made it so appealing to play. And I thought just for fun, I'd go ahead and use the clip of one of my deleted scenes to show you.
One of the cool Easter eggs that they put in is that when you go to Karaku Village and you try and kill a cuckoo, they start to ambush you and you're gonna die.
That was in the previous Zelda game as well.
And it's more fun than ever to watch.
Death by chicken! I wish you could get pull out a sword and goes, shh, bring it on! Slash, slash, kill, kill! And somehow you can kill them all. That would be awesome. There can be only one! Okay, now we're getting off the goofy side here. Number 3. Mario 64. Yes, I picked Mario 64 over Zelda. There's just something special about Mario 64. I don't know what it is, it's just those worlds were just so much fun to play and replay. It still is as amazing to play now as it was back in the N64 days. Let's put this in perspective here. We're talking about graphics at the time, and Mario 64 was revolutionary. I remember everybody buying an N64 bought Mario 64. Well, they didn't have much of a choice. It was that and like Pilot Wings. I mean, literally, when you went to Blockbuster to rent, Blockbuster is a rental store where you could rent videos. I actually rented the N64 to try it out. They let you rent entire systems. It was like this big crate that you pick up. Anyways, Mario 64 looked fantastic to me. I couldn't believe it. I came off a generation of 2D platformers, and I never thought Mario would work in a 3D environment. In fact, I never thought any game would work in a 3D environment after playing Bubsy. Number 2. Xenoblade Chronicles. This is a massive game. There is a long story, loads of side quests, and the world at times is breathtaking to look at. This game has the ability to suck you into its world. It'll take you over 100 hours to finish the entire game, and that is amazing. What I really liked about this game is that it's very friendly to the players. Not only is your hit points quickly replenished by just walking around, but if you die, the game doesn't penalize you at all. Whatever experience you had before you died will still be with you when you respawn by the nearest checkpoint. So this takes all the frustration out of being killed, and I liked that. It made it more fun to progress through the game because I didn't have to worry about losing progress because I screwed up one fight. Number 1. The Last Story. I just loved this game. There was nothing that I didn't love about this game. This story was so much fun to play and had some really fun action fighting sequences. This is one of those games that you just have to play for the Wii because it's incredibly fulfilling to play. Now the inventory system was a bit weird. You had to pick up items that would increase your stats on your weapons or armor. You could upgrade your weapons quite often. Normally it was during some of the most awkward times, like right after a battle. This guy is hurt, but he still has the time to add on to your sword. It's like, dude, don't you think we should get you to a hospital? No! I must add a gem to your sword! I want to thank all you guys for watching my videos, and I can't wait to do more in 2013, with the next review being New Super Mario Bros. U. Have a happy new year.